Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso's feud with each other officially kicked off in a big way. So we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's going on with Dakota Kai, Natalya, and much more. Starting things off with Natalya and something very interesting that she had to say. So coming off the first WWE and TNA collaboration in a few years, a very hot topic of discussion right now amongst both the fans and talent is the idea of more collaborations. The Royal Rumble collaboration of having TNA's Jordynne Grace in the Royal Rumble was a massive success and really put Grace on the map of earning some new fans from WWE and the respect of WWE talent themselves. Grace had an impressive showing in the Rumble that ended with Bianca Belair eliminating her, and there's no shame in that elimination at all. Bianca Belair is one of the strongest superstars in WWE. So it made sense for her to be the one to take out this new threat with Jordynne Grace. Shortly after the Rumble, in many interviews, Grace said that she'd love to see more collaborations between WWE and TNA, and how her big dream collaboration right now would be Bianca Belair coming over to TNA and having a match with her in TNA. Now, is that even possible? Is that something we could actually see take place? Well, it definitely seems like the safe answer is yes. TNA just sent over one of their biggest stars to WWE for a big event. So it seems like in the realm of possibility that WWE could return the favor in the future. One WWE superstar who also seems extremely excited about the crossover possibilities is Natalya. Natalya responded to the interview clip of Grace wanting Bianca Belair to come to TNA for a special match. And Natalya said that even herself would love to jump on that opportunity. Natalya said that she would love to have a match with Jordynne Grace in TNA, and said that she can absolutely feel the love and passion that Grace has for wrestling just from seeing her work in the Royal Rumble. Some fans are really dreaming big, talking about seeing an entire collaboration special event between WWE and TNA, and maybe even other promotions. That technically has a chance of happening now, but it still may be a very long time before we see a collaboration of that level. But hopefully we continue to see these cross-promotion collaborations in the near future. Now let's get into some big topics for Damage Control and Bayley. Starting off with the potential of a special WrestleMania entrance for Bayley. Bayley has been very vocal over the years about her fandom for the rock band Paramore. Bayley even had their lyrics on her ring gear back in 2018 for the WWE Evolution women's only event. And over the years, Bayley has said several times that one of her biggest dreams for a special WrestleMania entrance would be to walk out to Paramore performing. And now with WrestleMania 40 slated to be Bayley's big WrestleMania moment where she could get back some championship gold, fans have already started repitching the idea of having Paramore give Bayley the special WrestleMania entrance. Even Bayley herself acknowledged the fans on Twitter that was discussing this topic and posted the hashtag of Paramore for WrestleMania. So hopefully there's a chance for Bayley to live out that special WrestleMania entrance as well. But getting back to more Damage Control storyline related theories, there's one going around that actually could make some sense. One of the biggest questions we asked and a lot of fans have been asking in recent months is, why has Damage Control put up with Bayley for so long if they're annoyed with her? Sure, there was some levels of tension amongst the group dating back to mid-2023, but the tension rose to new heights once Kairi Sane made her return to WWE. That's when it felt like the group basically turned their backs on Bayley and started ignoring her and doing her dirty ever since. However, they've never fully kicked Bayley out. So why continue to put up with Bayley if you legitimately can't stand her? Well, the new theory that fans are piecing together is that Dakota Kai may be the answer and reason why. What if Damage Control hasn't been too quick to toss out Bayley because they knew that Dakota Kai has been inching closer and closer to being fully cleared to return off that torn ACL? So they've been buying Dakota Kai some time to get cleared and healthy before attacking Bayley and advancing with their new plans in life in Damage Control post-Bayley. This is a very interesting theory because it makes sense, and the timeline even appears to work out as well. Dakota Kai suffered that torn ACL last spring and is hanging right around that 9-month recovery time right now in current day. Dakota Kai has said in recent weeks that she's still not cleared and has fans needing to calm down a bit about her clearance. But just a few days after saying that, Dakota Kai took to her live stream to inform her fans that she is very, very close to being cleared, and they just have to keep waiting. And Dakota Kai's full return to the ring is extremely exciting, because that'll completely flip and change a lot of aspects in the Damage Control storyline. If Dakota Kai is cleared, and that's what the group has been waiting for this entire time, then it's clearly go time and their plan will finally advance. So that's going to be another very big moment coming up here in the near future for Damage Control. Of course, the big thing surrounding the group right now is Bayley and her Wrestlemania selection. But a very big dark horse moment to not forget about is definitely going to be the moment that Dakota Kai gets physical again for the first time since last spring. How will they handle that big moment? Will it be with a big match? Will it be with an attack on Bayley? It just has to be something big. And once Dakota Kai is fully back in the ring, what would her direction be? Because Damage Control's main focus is getting all the titles. So what title would be left for Dakota to chase? And could that lead to some extra conflict there within the group? As even more confirmation that the WrestleMania 40 feud was happening, WWE had Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso kick off the Royal Rumble match as entrants number 1 and 2, which gave fans that intense stare down that we've been waiting to see since SummerSlam. And it was also the right amount of teasing as well, because Jimmy and Jey only got 90 seconds in the ring together one-on-one before the other competitors started piling on. So it leaves us wanting more and wanting to see Jimmy and Jey compete against each other in a full match. Their father, Rikishi, even took to Twitter to post about how big of a moment that was at Royal Rumble and how the family is still doing big things. So that Royal Rumble really appeared to be even more confirmation that the Usos singles match is happening at WrestleMania. We'll just have to see how they advance that story in the near future here. But as a prediction, it's probably safe to assume that it'll be Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman that'll push Jimmy Uso into the journey of needing to take care of his brother Jey Uso once and for all, and that'll lead towards their WrestleMania match. Paul Heyman put Jimmy Uso on a big mission to win the Royal Rumble and bring back the world title to the Bloodline. But due to the distractions caused by the issues with Jey Uso, Jimmy lost track of the goal. So that probably makes the entire Bloodline think that Jimmy won't be able to achieve anything more until he finally puts the issues with Jey Uso behind him. And we know that Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman will already be stressed out and have their hands pretty full dealing with Cody Rhodes for a second consecutive year at WrestleMania. So they'll likely put Jimmy Uso on the path to take care of Jey, and then it'll be up to Jimmy to come through and try to pull off that big win. So that should lead towards some great moments of both brothers invading the other brand in the coming months. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.